Okay, so let's go ahead and click on 2. And we're going to go ahead and add some animations to our list. For instance, if we wanted an animation here, let's fade in. So we could add animations to our bullet points. So our subtitles on our sub-bullet list. Okay, so we can go to the advanced animations and we can add animations here as well when they enter to show emphasis. And here is to exit. We can also choose a motion path in which we want that animation to go towards. So you have many options in order to fulfill an animation request. We're going to select on this image and we're going to select fly in. Now, notice that on our other animations, the effect option was kind of grayed out. Some of these features will give you the option to choose the effect, for instance, from bottom to left, and all of that. So notice the differences, especially because you can preview what your animation will look like. So we're going to drag number 3 up to the top. We are going to make sure that's selected and play from. Notice that our image then slides over, and then our sub bullets will then appear one right after the other. So then we are going to click on this last one, and we're going to go ahead and click on our video. We are going to select add animation, and under exit, we're going to go ahead and do fly out. Now let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Notice that there's 2 animations on this one video. So let's go ahead and select 1 and play. Basically, when you are exiting out of that slide, we are able to take that video away. Now, again, you can do it on click, after the previous, or with the previous. Just go ahead and play with some of those options. You go to more and you have your emphasis, you have your entrance, your exit. Just go ahead and play around with some of those and see what all you come up with. If you were wanting to click on your number 2 and you wanted to edit directly there, make sure it's selected. Just all you have to do is click on here, or you can click in your animation pan. When you click into your slide for number 2, you can then automatically start editing your information directly from here. You do not have to go into your animation pan, select the arrow, go here. You are also, on top of the bulleted sub-bullet list, you are also able to click on your content placeholder and go ahead and add an animation to that. When we click on number 1, basically it overrides the animation that we were to place on our sub-bullet list. We are able to click on number 3, change that to zoom. Click on number 2, we have that as zoom. So notice that when we go to number 1 and we preview, we have 3 different types of animations. Here we have the float in, and we have also changed the direction of it. We also have on the entire placeholder, we have 1 animation. And then when we go into the bulleted list, each sub-bullet then has another. Now, you may not want to use that many animations in your presentation because sometimes it might get overwhelming, but you can kind of look at it and see what your preference might be. So we're now going to go into presentation mode. So we can click on this little icon right here at the very top. We can choose F5 on our keyboard, or we can also choose this little icon down at the very bottom in the right hand corner. So we're going to do so. We're going to go to our next by clicking the right arrow again, right arrow again, right arrow again, right arrow again, again, and we are now complete. So that is basically your presentation after you have added the animations. Now, to exit this, you can come over to the bottom left hand corner, you can click on the three little dots and end show. You can also press the escape key, ESC, in order to come back to your editing mode. I went ahead and skipped over the themes because you guys know how to edit the themes, but just for FYI, you want to go to designs and go to themes, and then you can switch your themes depending on whatever you decide to choose. Okay, so we went over this in chapter 1, but in order to print out your PowerPoint, we're going to go to File, we're going to go to Print, and here you have multiple options: print all slides, print selected slides, print current. The main thing that I want you guys to know is where it says full page slides, where you can click, you guys can click on different versions of how to print out your handouts in order for your audience to follow along, take notes, etc., etc. Of course, put it in color or go back to grayscale or go to pure black and white. Once you have selected your what you'd like to print and how you'd like to print it, then you guys are able to select how many copies you want and select print.